Hey, Ruth in Georgia, backyard garden. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Hey, Fifi Jordy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? All right, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight. I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So, what's going on? Let me see. Yes, guys. All right. I'm well. All right. All right. Hey, how you doing, Audrey? Living life. Thank you for being here. What's going on? Wonderful. I'm glad you guys doing well, being healthy, doing well. I'm doing pretty good, Fifi Johnny. I'm doing pretty good. I really can't complain. Give thanks. I got to give thanks. All right. I thought my fall garden wasn't going to produce much, but it seems that we had some warm weather here lately and things are coming up. So I'm hoping. Yeah, I believe your fall garden gonna do pretty decent root in Georgia backyard. I truly believe that. I think you will get a pretty decent crop because you don't get that kind of cold weather like other people. Just chilling, glad you are well. Yes, I'm well. Thank you, OG. Thank you. Hey, good eat home said, how you doing? What's going on? Thank you guys for being here. Well, guys, I have a seed giveaway again tonight because I'm supposed to do it a few weeks ago and it just keep. So I kind of want to do it tonight. Somebody could get some seed, because right now, you're welcome right now. We're getting prepped for the spring. And you cannot wait till the spring to really get yourself together. You got to start preparing yourself. Right now I already prepared myself already because when the time hit, you want to keep going. You don't want no time for hold back because your growing season, you want to grow as much as possible within that time. I get some cane today, some sugar cane today. I went and, a matter of fact, I went and buy some sugar cane today because somehow or the other, I believe with this kind of weather, you can plant sugar cane. So I went and buy some, but they were selling a huge bungle they have selling. And honestly, I didn't want all the cane. But the guy ended up give me two pieces, like the head, two pieces of the cane. And the good thing about it, they already start sprouting. So that was amazing for me. So what I do, I did a video with them today. What I do, I just put them in the dirt and just put them inside under grow light and just leave them. So in the spring, I can take them outside once they sprout. And then the good thing again, you can, they come back every year. when I do my research, I understand they grow in my area. So that's an addition to my garden. The honest truth is, guys, the way I want to set up my garden, is even if it's springtime and I decide to plant nothing for the year, there must still be food there that I can take care of and be able to eat from. Food that comes back every year. This is the kind of garden I'm trying to grow. So fruit trees and food that comes back. So even if you're not able to plant no food this year, you still have a garden to produce food for you. That is what I'm trying to create. Yes. Yes, guys. So how you guys doing? What's going on? Thank you guys for being here again. Truly appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead with the seed because the giveaway, because when I hold on for too long, sometimes the live go and then I don't want to do it. So I'm going to just go ahead with it. Just answer. Let me see. Only few people up inside here. So let me see. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead with a few questions. And let's see, man. You never have enough seed, guys. Never believe you ever have enough seed, because things could happen and you lose everything you have. You check what I'm saying? And you have some seed. You just never know. Seed is very valuable. I don't know how people take it, but seed, do you understand the value of seed? If there's no food, nobody have no seed, nothing. People gonna go starve. Because a lot of us don't know that a lot of these herbs, these plants around, is food. You know what? Okay, a few people may come in. All right, so all right, Fifi Johnny. So a whole lot of you. You know what, today? Where I went. Hey David, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Let me tell you guys, today I went and buy some cane. Like I was now mentioning. Sugar cane. I went and buy sugar cane, and when I went to the place, the people them have all kind of leaf selling. And I'm saying, wait, avocado leaf, mango leaf, you name it. These people selling all these leaf, and we throw them away. You see what I'm saying? They even selling mango skin. You know the skin of the mango we eat and peel and throw away? They're selling mango skin as well. Okay, Fifi, so hold on. So we're going to just start for meanwhile. Yes, so the avocado leaf, people use avocado leaf. I got to find out what they use it for. I'm not sure if anybody up in here. Yeah, Urban, you'll be surprised. They use it to make tea. Mango skin. Yeah, they use mango skin to make tea. Yeah. So I went just to get some cane, and I was surprised the amount of stuff these people selling. Mango skin, mango leaf, avocado leaf, all different type of plants. They selling the leaf them, and we throwing them away. I grew up throwing them away. You know what I'm saying? I know on my avocado, David said pulp as well. Hey, good evening, Mama J. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, so I got to figure out exactly the benefit they get from these things, because this thing is things which showing away people using. You see what I'm saying? Today, I pull off the leaf them off my you know what? I have some avocado and I bring them indoors. Okay. Oh, man says she know. Okay. All right, let me go in the chat. Well, all leaf have their. I agree with that. I agree with that. All right. Good evening, Mama J. Good evening, Auburn Gardening. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Good evening, Mama J. Thank you for being here. Thanks each and every one of you for being here. Pulp as well. Pulp from fruits. Yeah, right, right, right. It's a man. Listen to me. We got to get back to the grinds of how things used to be, man. Because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's gonna happen. But what I know, something is gonna happen. So we got to be very careful, man. So people using these leaves that we used to chew it. Okay, Fifi Johnny, avocado leaf is high in immune boosting zinc. Oh, wow. And you see, I never know that. This is the thing I'm saying. We learn from each other, because today I strip my avocado tree. And what I do, I take the leaf them and just throw around the root when I could have used them. And then when I went to the place, I realized they're selling avocado. So now I know. Now I know. All right, Mama J, good to see you. I'm going to start taking this class seriously. Tired of all right, I hear that, brother. I hear that. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of things with Huawei that we can use today that we never used to, that we throw away. So now we get in the knowledge that people is naturally using these things, and we got to stop throw them away. Because when you really look at it, if the fruit is good, the leaf got to be good as well. If the fruit is good, the leaf have to be good as well. And then these leaf receive a lot of nutrition and minerals from these big plants. Because these big plants push their root very deep. You know, these big plants push their root very deep, so they suck a lot of nutrition. So these leaves do. Just like, you see, and it's true, just like how I use the leaf them to build my soil, right? And they have all this nutrition. It's the same thing if we using them. Even I have so much maple tree. I have a lot of maple tree, huge maple tree, and I'm learning that you could get maple syrup from these plants. I was watching a video where someone sucking maple syrup from the tree. So now I learned something. So now I'm gonna be sucking maple syrup from my maple tree then, because I have lots of maple tree, some huge big maple tree. Yes, urban pineapple is one of my favorite. Urban says she now eat a whole bunch of pulp. Okay. Me too. I love yes. So that's something else. I just keep this is, and my thing is eating off the land. This is my goal. Eating off the land, eating what on the land. And I'm learning so much. So when I start making my maple syrup, I watch a video, and I can't remember the channel, but I got to give the guy credit for that, because I learned something. I can't remember the name, but I learned something new. And when you know, when people teach you, when you learn something from people, man, you gotta give them that thumbs up. Because I have so much maple tree thinking about why you might have to cut down some of these trees. I never understand that these maple tree, you could take syrup. He show you how he drill the holes them, push it in, and have the hose run in the bucket and just leave it there. And the syrup just keeps seeping from that tree into the bucket. Gallons of maple syrup coming out in that bucket. This is for real, man. Some leaf and stem are sometimes more beneficial than some food. I believe that too. I believe that too. David, yes, you won't believe I still eat pineapple and apple. Okay, send me that maple syrup. When I get it done, man, when I get it done, I'll definitely send some for you because man, I have some maple tree. If you put your hand, your hand can't go half of the body. Your hand cannot go half around the body. So you and maybe like 100 feet tall, big and about 100 feet tall. So you could imagine the amount of syrup I can get out of these maple tree. So that's what I'm doing. I'm living off the land. Forget the meadows. Nah, you trust me, you're gonna want the meadows, brother. If you really looking to have food continuously, that easy to store, you need you should get them meadows for real. Because I still have a bunch of meadows. I have meadows gonna last me into the spring. You see what I'm saying? And that's food. That's food I don't have to buy. Maple. Oh, really, Urban? Maple syrup is a big thing. Wow. And I'm looking at the plants, the trees, because they're so huge. Eh? And I'm saying, boy, you might have to cut down some of these trees. And to cut one of these trees, gonna cost thousands of dollars. To cut one of them because they're so tall that they might end up on hits. If you just cut them crazy, they might end up on fell on something, some line or something, and cause more problem. So I was thinking about if somebody cut them like a professional with insurance, so in case anything, it ain't my problem. Because I didn't want, but now I'm thinking, why would I cut them when I can get the syrup from them? We used to watch the Amish do it each year. They would serve pancake breakfast. Really? Oh, wow. Man, now I'm realizing what I really have there, for real. Does even organic yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I want to have the land set up where I can just live. I don't want to go into the supermarket. I just want to live. Go in the, just go. And honestly, if I can do it, in this winter, I'm gonna figure out if I can start drying the sorrow now or maybe in the spring. And whenever I can, I'm definitely gonna be start sucking that them sorrow out. The guy have gallons of bucket line up, right? And holes up in the tree. And all I'm seeing, the thing just coming out and running the bucket and filling up the bucket them so fast I couldn't believe it. I surely could not believe it. So that's an addition I have. Plus, I'm thinking about doing honeybees as well. So I'm just utilizing the land, guys. I'm just utilizing the land. So I'm definitely gonna start working on that, because that's, I mean, if you could get syrup and then you ain't got to buy that. I mean, I really don't like the sweetness, but somehow I figure out how to use it. Okay, so we have 8 people. 8 people we have up in here. All right. Okay, guys. So I want to do a seed giveaway, and I'm gonna add a few Edos as well to that as well. So by the time I finish, everybody who follow me and come to my live, well, right now I have some Edos supposed to I have some Edos for ship out tomorrow. Because you see, a lot of them, I don't know if you're seeing, oh man, the eyes. A lot of them that I put, and guys, an easy way for your Edos to sprout, even your potato. An easy way to do that is putting them in a plain plastic bag. Put them in a plain plastic bag and just leave them. So the sweat from the water gonna just make them, the sweat gonna make the start sprouting. Very easy way to sprout your plants them. Even my sweet potato, the mood show me his way of doing sweet potato, and I was thinking about doing it, which I did some as well, but I also had some in a plastic bag, and they already start shooting. I have turmeric already start shooting. So I'm basically ahead of time right now, and that's what I really want. Let me see. Okay. If he's going, okay. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. All right, guys. So we have 10 people up inside here. And I'm going to give away some seed and some Edos. So I'm going to ask some question. I'm going to ask some question, and the out of the question, who first reached 3? Okay, I'm going to ask the question them. Yes, sometimes everybody come up with the answer, but at the same time, it's the first person who comes up with the right answer wins. You know what I'm saying? And who first reach 3 win the seeds. Okay. Last. Okay, I have some here. Okay. I'm not going to only ask garden question. I'm going to ask other question, because I know sometimes. So I'm going to ask other question plus a few garden question. Okay, let me see. You can score if you like. Okay. I mean, there ain't much people. Maybe you guys could help me at the same time. So if you guys wanna answer as well, maybe you guys can help. Can go ahead. Maybe I might be able to hold it though. But I just want to make sure I want to make sure I do it right and fair. So Audrey, you going to score? Well, Audrey, if you score, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna get C. You still will get the CD, even though if you score. Hey, hello, Leslie and Bent, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? All right. So, Miss Audrey, you going on thing? Who gonna help me out? Is Miss Audrey here? Okay. All right, let's hold on till Miss Audrey come back, and then we move on with the okay, you will score. All right, all right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. Question number one. In what state in the Pentagon located? In what state is the Pentagon located? David say, oh, you have three already. In what state is the Pentagon located? Okay, let me see. No, David, you cheated already. Wash it up. Okay, we're still looking. In what state the Pentagon located? I see Washington, I see Pennsylvania, Penn. No, Pentagon, no. In what state the Pentagon located? Hmm? No, I don't think anybody have it as yet. So you guys got to keep coming. Okay, wait. Route in Washington, D.C.? No. Hold on. Hey, Life with Alana, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right. Fifi Johnny have it is Virginia. Virginia. So Virginia is the right answer. All right. I'm giving you guys to check for yourself. And yes, it's Virginia. Yes, Virginia. Virginia is the right answer. Okay, so that's Fifi Johnny. Miss Miss Audrey, you get that? Okay, so that's one for Fifi Johnny, right? All right. Yeah. Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for that. So who is Washington and Virginia? I think it's hold on. Okay, so who first said Washington? Let me see. I don't know. Okay, you hearing me now? I hear you, David. Yeah. Okay. So who win the first one? Route one, right? Route. Okay. So route in Georgia. Okay. So route one. Sorry for that, guys. That's why I need somebody to walk with me with this because I want to make sure it go right. Okay. All right. This question. I show a video where I was demoing a old building. Approximately how old did I say the house was? Oh, it's between DC and oh wow. Okay, so all right. Who first said what? All right. Okay, so Ruth. Okay. Yes, I show a video where I was demoing a building. Approximately how old did I say the wood was? Yes. Oh wow. Oh, Ruth. All right, Ruth in Georgia backyard is at a Gomez, 100-year old. Yes, yes, Ruth win that one. Okay. All right. That tells me you watch the video, Ruth. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, let me see again. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I recently, I recently mentioned one of my channels that I allow to grow on its own. What is the name of that channel? I recently mentioned one of my channel that I allow to grow on its own. What is the name of that channel? Okay, I'm gonna read it over again. I recently mentioned of one of my channel that I allow to grow on its own. What is the name of that channel? Okay, let me see what David right here is in Arlington County. Root give a broad answer. Virginia. Okay, all right, okay. Virginia is big. Yes, Virginia is definitely big. Oh, okay. You saw. Okay, Ruth says she forget. I forget, but I saw that night you told us to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not seeing no answer. What's going on? Oh, just say. Okay, okay. So no. What you know? Hey, Tories, Brain Games. How you doing, brother? Thank you for being here. What's going on? No one get that? No one remember? I'm going to ask the question again. I recently mentioned one of my channel that I allow to grow on its own. What is the name of that channel? I guess nobody remembers. So should I move on to a next question? What Fifi say? Oh yeah, oh yes. Fifi Johnny have, oh okay, what you, yes. Fifi Johnny said it, what you think? Yes, that's a channel I have that I allow to grow on its own. Oh, you miss the class, Urban? Yeah. Yeah, yes. I got, I had it for a long time, but I wasn't really you posting no videos on it until like last year. You know, like you have a YouTube channel long time, but you really wasn't doing nothing with it. And last year is when I really start to post video. Once in a while, I might post a video, but I never mentioned that channel. That channel just grows on its own and own 1,000 subs. It's right now. It's on 1,100 and something subscribers, and I never pushed the channel, never mentioned the channel, but it still get to that 1,000. Right now, I think it's need like about 800 watch hour now. So that channel grows on its own without me even mentioning anything about it. Yeah, you're looking at old video. Okay, so Fifi got that one. I forget, but I was 5 to 6 video ago. Okay. All right. So let's go again. Okay, so let me get this one. Let me see. All right, so I'm going to ask this question. Is true or false? Right? Okay, let me see. Okay. I have to see the one where the dove. Okay, I'm gonna search for it and I'm gonna give you the link for it. Yeah, and it was a very interesting video as well, live, but it was like was last year. I think it was last year, fall around there. Yeah, I was doing a live. My son messed with the damn door and he didn't screw it up. He just leaned it up there, believing that he gonna go back and fix it. That's why I tell them when you're doing things, just do it and done. Stop procrastinate. While I'm doing the live, the damn door fell down on me, man. No, ain't nobody push it. It was in the closet. It was a closet door. Ain't nobody was in there. So David, well, you never know. Maybe somebody invisible, right? But it wasn't a physical person. Yes. All right, so let's go again. This is true or false. My dad owned a farm. True or false? My dad owned a farm. True or false? Okay, Auburn win this one. True. Auburn win this one. Yes. What you mean no, David? You man, all the you what? You don't listen to me or David. I told you we grow up with all different type of animals. So you should that should be something you know. So how would you say false? All right, so Auburn got that one. Okay. True or false, right? This is true or false. In the old time, while I'm growing up, did my mom's soul garden produce from the farm at a local market? Did my mom's soul garden produce from the farm at the local market? And that's true or false? Oh wow. Oh wow. So all right. So Miss Audrey Root get that one. So she reached 3 now, right? Right. Auburn got it too. So Baruch comes up first. That's true. So that is that 3 for Root, right? All right, 3 for Root. So Root in Georgia backyard garden. Congratulations. Congratulations for winning a seed giveaway. Congratulations. I hope this seed bring success to your addition to your garden. All right. Congratulations to you. Hey, Bobby Wilson, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Bobby, we now had a seed giveaway and someone now win like a second before you come in. Like a second. So congratulations to Ruth in Georgia, Backyard Garden. We appreciate you here and wish you all the best, wish you success. Congratulations to you. All right? Okay, so we get that out the way because it's 2 weeks ago I was to do this and doing the live. Sometimes we go for so long and then I keep putting it out. The Bobby said, oh, just my luck. Sorry for that, Bobby Wilson. By the second you come in, the person now answer the third question. Yes, so thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys. So what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? I hope you guys doing awesome. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, the chat was sticking. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Because I did hear Audrey say one time, is the chat freeze? Audrey living life. I did she say that, but it's all right. We do a next one next week. We have a next one next week. So let's hope we don't have no freezing at this time. No freezing again, okay? But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. So guys, what's going on, man? I hope you guys doing wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna put in the link for a minute. In case, yes. Yes, guys. So thank you guys for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, James Franklin, how you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Are you walking? All right, David. So I got stuff for you, man. Hey, hello, Tiny Farm Nugget. How you doing? Thank you for being here. David says just his luck. Walking can't stay longer, bro. That's okay, man. Thank you for just stopping by. Just my luck. Got to get caught up in the rain. Oh, you in? Oh, man. Sorry for that, brother. You in the rain? Oh, man. In the last year, I have learned so much from this garden community, and I'm so grateful. All right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes, a lot of information do fly through. A lot of information. So that's good. At least people able to learn something from the community. That's good. Yes, guys. So tonight, I'm not gonna be on live for too long tonight because I just wanted to give the giveaway. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna talk a little about, because the topic is basically about in the days growing up and then. So I'm gonna be cutting it a little short tonight because I got something to do. But I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I just wanted to make sure that giveaway was done because I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. So congratulations to you, Ruth. All right. So I basically want to do a video. I want to talk about like growing up like in the island. All right, brother. This is why I like to grow up like the island lifestyle and in different places. Because what happens is in different places, you know, everybody grew up different and the history almost the same everywhere. Everywhere you go is almost the same story you get in when come to basically we. It's the same story everywhere you go. So the same thing I will say is the same thing many people are gonna say. Oh yes, we went through this, we went through that, we went. Yes, yes. Thank you for that. Yes, Ruth. Check hit me on my email, okay? Yes. So it's basically the same thing. The history, how it and who was there for us and who discovered is basically the same thing everywhere. But at the same time, the way I'm not talking for older people like who already gone and who, I'm talking for people like 60, 70 years come down. The lifestyle in those times. 60, 70, 80 years. That's way before me, but at the same time, I was able to talk to people who was in them time. And the lifestyle, the way the way they grow up, people look at farmers as poor people. Because why they clothes dirty, they see them in dirty clothes, the clothes dirty, and they start judging them from that point of view. But they don't understand the power that these people hold, being farmers. They don't understand the power. That's why you can't just look at people as appearance. At people appearance. You can't look at judge people from their appearance. You check what I'm saying because you don't know. You watching and the mentality is messed up because you watching somebody who growing food, railing animal, And you feel like, oh, the poor, that's why they got to dig in the dirt and this, railing animal, dwelling with the poop that they let go. You basically looking like you scorning the person. Oh man, they dealing with doo-doo, they dealing with all, but yet you have no idea that these people, the power that farming holds power. So looking at people from being farmers and dwelling with animals, you got to get out of that. If that's how you viewing people and judging, get out of it. Because these people hold power. These people independent. These people might be more happy than the normal people. When I say the normal people, the people who have the 9 to 5 or who, what you understand? Because they're doing it for themselves. They're railing their own animal, they're planting their own food how they want it. These people have powers. But we judging them because of how the clothes dirty and the shoes dirty. We gotta, man, people gotta get off of this bubble, man. Look at today. Look today what's going on. Who making the money? The food agriculture is one of the biggest market you could ever find. People have to eat. Yes, you got to get dirty, but it's benefit. It benefit us. Look, we who just doing our little garden. Look the benefit we getting from it. Yes, our clothes get dirty. Yes, our fingers get dirty. Yes, all these things get dirty. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you for that, Fifi. All these things get dirty, but guess what? We know what we're getting from growing our own food, railing our own animal. We know the benefit from that. So, what I'm saying is, this is how a lot of people grow up. Railing animal, this is what's their norm. Like, for instance, what my father and them did was, from a young boy, they give me my own animal. And I got to take care of these animals. So this is where I'm getting my money to buy what I want. So to people, it look like, oh, he got to go and tie out sheep while they're playing. While they're playing and having fun, I got to go and tie out sheep. I got to go feed the chicken. I got to go do all kind of work while they're having fun. And they're laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, guess what? I have my own sheep and my own goat, and I'm making my own money from young. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, we looking from the outside, but we not really getting the picture of what's going on. Wait, if people really understand why they go after the Amish, then they will truly know what you're talking about. Yes, you know what I'm saying? This is for real. We look at the negative and not what's real, man. We look at illusion and that's what's real. And that is really messing us up. We more focusing on illusion than what's real. Your mind is focusing on the guy having dirty clothes. Or he dwelling with cattle poop and chicken poop. All you got to do is bathe properly, and he good. But you're looking at that as something nasty. But remember, the same cow you eating, the same chicken you eating, somebody got to take care of them. So if you scanning the person who taking care of them, then you shouldn't eat the meat. What do you think about that? If you scorning the people, hey, good night, James Franklin. Thank you for being here, man. If you scorning the people who taking care of the animal, then don't eat the animal. Because the doo-doo that they mess with comes out of the animal. So why I'm saying these things, guys, is because I'm just trying to say we got to look at the real thing, the real situation, and get out the delusion. Because you know what I'm saying? Look at it. Look at it. It don't make any sense because you worrying about the negative instead of seeing, damn, this person is really doing it. You see what I'm saying? Look what they're doing. You check Fifi Johnny railing chicken, railing different things, growing her own food. No, you looking at it as, oh man, you see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're not seeing the picture that she's seeing. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You're looking at the negative. Look at the positive in things. But what I have learned as well, not everybody have the same mindset. Not everybody reach that level of thinking. Not everybody was exposed to a lot of things that can benefit them. Some people barely had anybody to talk to them. So I got to understand that as well. Hey, hi, Triple Cheat Firearm. How you doing? Thank you for being here. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I have to understand and thank you, brother. Yes, 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 yes. I got to go and look back for it. Yes, yes. So we got to start focusing on the real and not the thing. If you want progress, you know what, guys? I've been I've been putting a lot of information in my lives, them honestly, within my lives, them. But sometimes you got to pay attention to get the information, them, because I've been telling people how to transfer their self and without owing, without you know, becomes owning things without mortgage, without owing bunch of money and can't pay it off and all. I give out the blueprint of these things already. But you got to be listening. You got to be paying attention. There's a lot of information out there. I only could talk about what I said. But at the same time, I'm not a professional, but to able to tell you, so I'll tell you to speak to a professional. How can we make our connection stronger? Okay, David want to know how can we make our connection stronger. You know what, brother? How can we make our connection stronger? First, you got to connect. You got to have your own connection. If you can't find your connection, we cannot connect with anybody else. We got to find our own connection. And when we find the ground of where that connection, like let me put it this way to you, brother. An outlet. An outlet, right? You have an outlet. And what you do? Once you plug in that outlet, that plug into the outlet, what happened? You could plug another outlet into it, right? And you could plug another extension cord into it and just keep going. I wonder if that answers your question, brother. No. You plug in the card into the outlet, right? You plug the card into the outlet. Now you find the source, the connection. So you ground it into that outlet. What you do now you could come and you could plug in a sock. You could plug in a charger. You could plug in whatever to that connection that you think right there. Now, you could also take an extension cord, 100 feet extension cord, and take it 100 feet away. Then within the extension cord, you have a three-way outlet within the extension cord. Now, you could take that, plug it in, you have three different angles you could go and plug in to take you down that direction. One could take you that direction, one could take you there. So you see what's going on? We keep, but you got to find the connection before we can connect back together, or it will never happen. I'm telling you. So we got to find our connection. That's how. All right, Ruth. All right. That's how we will able to connect together. Because you got to remember, everyone have their own opinion, and everyone have their rights to have their own opinion. But we got to come to one accord. How you going to come to one accord? You got to connect to that one source. You check what I'm saying? Right now, we all are disconnected. This is why we out here trying to figure out what is really going on. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's no connection. There's no ground. There's no source where we connect to. We just out here reading a book and listening to what the book said and what certain thing our grandparents tell us is a blessing. But we got to also remember our grandparents was taught by somebody. So not everything we got to hold what our grandparents tell us. We got to value what makes sense from what our grandmother tell us. Because they did tell us some very important things, but they also tell us things that someone tell them or told them, you see? So, hey, hi, Black Guns and God, and how you doing? Thank you for being here, man. So, David, did that make any sense to you? I don't know if it make any sense to anybody, but that's how I see it. We got to collect back to that source, that true source, where the source of everything come from. When we look at the wall, people are going to tell you that the wall was created 2,000 years ago. But when you look at reality, and science, a lot of people don't like deal with science, but sometimes you have to deal with science to figure out things sometimes. But according to science, this wall is way more than 2,000 years old. And my thing is, guys, I'm not knocking nobody from your belief. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just asking question. My thing is, if people was living more than 2,000 years ago, what? Or 5,000 years ago, what were they doing? And who they was, basically what were they doing before the book was presented? What these people was doing before the book was, I'm just asking question. I don't know. I'm asking question. So don't get mad at me, guys, because I'm asking question, because I understand everybody have their own way And they're, oh, hey, God eats home said, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Planta, I'm picking up what you put in down. Okay, right. Thank you for that. But yeah, so go back there. So go back there. The connection, as I'm saying, it got to come from one place. We all got to connect back to that source of life where we all came from. You know what I mean? I don't, right now, I read where we came from. I read how everything was created. I read, that's what I do. I didn't see. I read. So basically, we believe in, we grow up believing. So you can't get mad with people if they ask a question about certain things. You see what I'm saying? We cannot get mad for that. People have their own opinion, and something just don't sit right with people, so they just feel like asking a question. I'm gonna give you guys number one. Let me ask all you a question, and I'm gonna give you guys 3 verses in Genesis, and I want you guys to, if you have the time, I want you guys to read them, and maybe next week I'll come back. And I know not many people like to talk about these discussions, but maybe we have a little talk about it. How much time man was created in Genesis according to the book? The everyday life of an OC district. How you doing? Thank you for being here. True, and we can't force people not to believe what we believe. That's true. That's true. That's why I'm saying I always mention it's an open discussion, and it's never to make a person believe anything. That's not my intention. I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question, meaning I'm trying to figure something out. But anyhow, I'm gonna give you guys number one. Let me ask this question: how much time Genesis tell us man was created? Is anybody in here know that answer? How much time in Genesis told us man was created? Who could answer that question? Please tell me. If anyone here, please tell me. Okay. No, Urban say 500. 500. No, what I'm saying, Urban, 5,000 years. No, what I'm saying, Urban, how much time man, the Genesis tell us, man was created? How much time? It mentioned creation. And all right. Okay, you see? Okay, 50 say 2. Urban say it's all guesswork. All right, sister. Okay. Under 60. All right, so now I'm going to give you guys some scripture. Man was created on the 5th or the 6th. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If I tell you, according to the scripture, man was, the Bible mentioned creation of man 3 times. 3 times. And one of the time when man was created, You know what happened? He blessed, he create man, him, and he create woman, and bless them, and call their name, here it is, and call their name Adam. So guys, I'm gonna give you guys some scriptures. I hope you guys read this, please, because you will never hear this in your Sunday school, because all I know is one creation, and that was on the seventh day when he formed man out the mud and breathed the breath of life into them. But I'm gonna give you three. I hope you guys really writing this down. Wait, what David said? The Bible was written 1602. That's just the other day. You see what I'm saying? That's just the other day. We all confused. Guys, I'm not trying to take you all out, nobody out there comfort zone. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to bring an enlightenment, because I asked the question and nobody knows three. Fifi said two, Urban say we all confused. Yes, Sunday was the rest day, but guess what? After that, he still go back and make man, another creation, out of the mud, and breathe the breath of life into them. So let's get it. We can do this. All right. So now, guys, I want you guys to write down Genesis 1, chapter 1, verses 26. Genesis chapter 1, verses 26. And I also want you to write down Genesis chapter 2, verses 27. Genesis chapter 2, verses 27. And I want you to write down as well Genesis chapter 5, verses 2. And Genesis chapter 5 tells us that after he created man and woman, he blessed them and called their name Adam, and go and tell them go and multiply. Go and replenish the earth, mean multiply. I just don't want, I'm not taking you guys out your comfort zone. Please don't believe that. But read this for yourself. And this is not from my head, but from the book. All right? It's Sunday, the 7th day or the 4th day. Well, the claiming Sunday is the 4th day, and Saturday is the 7th. But when you look at it, I used to go Sunday school. I used to go Sunday school. I never hear, the only creation I ever heard about is the one when he make out of dirt and breathe the breath of life. That's why people, if you really into these things, you got to read. This pastor is not going to read all these things for you, because it's going to, too much question. Too much question you will be asking. It's I run into this reading, you know. And this ain't now, this is a while ago. So, according to Genesis chapter 5, Adam is a group of people, not just one person. Do your reading for yourself, guys. I don't want to contradict anybody. Why do we say Sunday was a day of rest when the end of the week is Saturday? Where did we get that from? But I have no idea. I guess it's tradition. Because of worship on Sunday. Okay. Triple Chat says because of worship on Sunday. Guys, I know this topic is very touchy, I know this topic is very, please, I'm not doing this to hurt nobody's feelings. And guys, this is an open discussion. Here is not to hurt your feelings. Here is open discussion. This is where we discuss things and see if it makes sense. So what I now said to you, go and read it for yourself and see if I'm telling you anything wrong. And read King James Version. Don't read the others because they come after and they're gonna try to switch things in different angle for contradict what that is saying. You see what I'm saying? So study to show yourself approved. Definitely urban. No one says Sunday was day of rest. They worship on Sunday for the reason day of Pentecost. Okay. Study to show yourself, meaning study yourself that book. You have the answer. All right. Okay, so Ruth say plant a garden TV facts. So I guess Ruth went and did some reading. Yeah. Tradition keep us blind. Adam is mankind and even evil. All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't say it, guys. I did not say it. So remember, I didn't say it. I give you chapter and verses to read for yourself. I did not say it. Okay? Read them and see what I'm talking about. Okay. Yes, David, everything you need to know we're born with. Yes, I agree with that. I was taught a lot of things growing up, and now that I'm older, I think they made a few mistakes, even some things in the book I don't believe, understand, or don't make sense. That's true. And listen, I could bring up a whole bunch of contradiction. Whole bunch of contradiction. That's gonna make you think as well. And I'm going to do that, but how I'm going to do it, I'm going to just give the verses. So if you're interested, I really want to know, you go and you read. Just like what I did here, this bring light. You see where Ruth in the garden, Ruth, Georgia back here now say? All right. Because she read what I for herself. I didn't read it for her. She read for herself. Hey, Mike, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. I believe a lot of these things, of course, it's tradition. But you can't tell a lot of people that. People get angry with you. Honestly, it's the reason why I don't go too deep into this topic. Because people get mad with you for even saying stuff that you sometimes you know after you read what you read there and you go to certain people, do you know they're gonna try to tell you something different? Oh no, that's not what it said. That's exactly what it said. So now, when we read a certain part, it tells us Adam, and God created Adam and create Eve. But then in another part, he say he created he, him, and she, him, and whatever. And guess what? He called them Adam. They didn't say he called him Adam. He called them Adam. So Adam, to me, according to the Bible, it's a group of people, not just a man. But if you go in there and read again, it's going to tell you something. So just read these three and just see what you get from it. That's all I can tell you. Because I don't want to contradict anyone or make anyone feel like I'm trying to take them out their belief, because that's not what I'm doing. No other animal teaches like that. All right. Okay, that's great. We are going to agree to disagree. That's true. That is true. So a lot of things, you see, this is why, you know why I go for these scriptures? Why I go for these scriptures is because I'm trying to bring an eye open about things. Why we have to live off of experience. Here people today, will rather live off of what they've been told and what they experience. They will doubt what they experience and believe something else. So this is what I'm saying. Our grandparents did an amazing job. Beautiful job trying to teach us. But when you're a baby, you breastfed. When you was a baby, you breastfed. When you get older, you don't breastfeed no more, man. You got to go look for your food, right? You got to go search for food. You got to go work for your food. It ain't about breastfeed no more. So, okay. So if your parents tell you something, you got to come and find your truth. You got to come and find your truth. What is your truth? You don't even know your truth because you stuck on believing what you've been taught growing up. Yes, don't get me wrong. Our parents, grandparents did their best. But remember, they was taught something as well. What I grab from them is what they experience. That's what I'm grabbing from the older people. The things they experience, not what they've been taught. But anyhow, guys, not try. Guys, I'm not a spiritual teacher. I'm not a spiritual advisor. This is my disclaimer. If you need spiritual advice, go to a spiritual leader. I'm just having a conversation here. Okay? Thank you, guys. Everyone has to come to their truth. And it's okay. That's what I keep saying. What is your truth? What have you learned to be truth growing up? What have you experienced growing up that is truth? You know, if you put your hand in the fire, it's gonna get burned. You know that for a fact. That's what you know. Nobody ain't got to teach you that, or you ain't got to go to school to learn that. You know that. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Beautiful till change song. Let me see. Beautiful till change song like a traditional. Keep where you learn that tradition. Yep. Yes, David. What I always say, we need to pay attention to animal. They will teach us. That's true. Animal plants teach us. But we too distracted. And when a man like me tell you certain things, you look at me as, he don't know what the hell he talking about. Or you know I don't know what I'm talking about. You sure I don't know what I'm talking about? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. So all I'm telling you, seek for truth. Thank you, brother Fox Planter, group of people. Yeah, man. Adam is a group of people. That's according to the scripture. Ain't me say that. Great conversation, Planter. I appreciate your input. Thank you very much, Fifi Johnny. I appreciate that. Planter, these women don't breastfeed babies. They rather breastfeed them. I hear you, David, boy. Our opinion are based on our belief. I can't tell you that I know, believe differently to know what I was taught. All right. Yes, Fifi Johnny. Okay. David, go to the back. So true. Yes, guys. So I like to have conversation. I do. And but I don't like to get conversation that make people uncomfortable. I don't like it because don't care. Some people just where they at and they refuse to move. They refuse to uplift. They refuse. So you just that's why sometimes you gotta travel on your own. You can't travel with somebody who ain't ready to travel. Because you're gonna have problem. So sometimes you gotta take your journey on your own. We think we better than the animals. That's why we kill them, no respect. And you're right with that. And we're not better than the animals. When I see it, yes. So I hope this little conversation we had here tonight, I hope you guys can read these couple verses that I chapters that I said, and it can give you a more understanding of what I'm saying. You see, it's a reason why I went in those scriptures to show you to our life growing up in our life, what we experience or what we've been taught. We've been taught valuable things, but we all been taught a lot of things too that we got to question. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not here to discourage you from your belief. I'm just simply asking a question. Thank you, brother. David, you better stop trying to breastfeed you. We are given a spiritual connection to the Father. When we were born to this world, it's up to us to search out that connection. Man can only, that's it. It's about searching and figuring out stuff for yourself because it's in you. Everything, you know, the problem is we too focus on outside and not within. Like I always say, we have a third eye, right? We have a third eye, which I call the spiritual eye. We have a third eye, which I call the spiritual eye. When you look from that eye, you see things different. You don't see things like how you see the physical. And we got to start to use that. We got to start to use that single eye instead of you putting on these two physical eye. Because these two physical eye, you only see physical thing. Do you believe you could read people's mind? And you do sometimes. You do sometimes. But you ain't even conscious that you could read people's mind. Don't you watch people face sometimes and figure out something ain't right? They never tell you. They never tell you not it wasn't right. But just their face shows you something ain't right. You see? You can read people's mind, but you're not entwined with yourself, so you wouldn't see that. Once you entwine with yourself, like I now mentioned, you have to find your true source. You got to get grounded in your true source, where you came from. And once you get grounded there, a lot of things gonna start activate. Like I keep saying about the third eye. The third eye to me is a spiritual eye. And Many people have no idea about the spiritual eye because they're too much with the physical. They only look out. They're not looking within themselves and find. You got to look in and find you. Find your true connection. Find your creator, your God, whatever you want to say. Looking out there. You got to remember your creator is not physical. Whatever enter into you and leave you at death is that make you able to see with these eyes. Don't forget that. Without that, you cannot see with the physical eye. So we need to use that enter us more often than the physical. Okay, let me go back in the chat. You said it, planter. It's in you. All right. I respect people believe, but don't expect me to believe what you want me to believe. I agree. And furthermore, my belief can change as well as I live this life and understand more. It's all about evolving. That's what it's about. Your learning process keep evolving. That's why you can't just stuck to. That's why I now mention when you're a baby, you breastfeed, you suck the milk from your mom. When you get older, what you do, you start breastfeed, you start searching for food, how to figure out how you're going to provide for your family. So life is about evolving while learning. You learn every day. So you can't close your mind to certain things because you're going to keep learning along the way. But I'm not here. Always remember, guys, I'm not here to take you from your belief. That's you. That's not what I'm here for. Okay? It's an open discussion, and I'm just asking things that I'm looking into. And I'm just seeing where you guys stand at the same time. Everything in us. Your consciousness. Exactly. God gave us dominion over animal. If we were going to eat them, we should kill them. All right. Dicky like a meat. I hear that. Yes, Fifi, you live, grow, you learn, and change. Yes, it's about evolving. Fifi passes steak. I'm not giving you guys right to eat your meat. Eat your meat if you like to. I'm not giving you, I'm not knocking anybody from what they, if they feel like eating meat, because I used to eat it. I take everything to God. The whole Holy Spirit will guide me if I need guidance. All right. All right. And how you do that? Within yourself. Exactly. Within yourself. You take things within yourself. When you start looking out there, you're dealing with the physical. Nikki, why would he do that? Where's every sometimes the animal purpose is to eventually food chain. I hear that. I think Nikki on that show or that was given to us. Okay. I agree with that part, David. Okay. Past my bedtime, but this is interesting conversation. All right. Thank you very much, Ruth in Georgia backyard. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here and congratulations for winning your seat. Thank you for being here. Yes, our diet have been passed of generation to generation. When they brought people to America, black, then they had to bring their diet or they wouldn't survive. Okay. And in thinking about the people that were already here, striving before the okay. Mm-hmm. But David, the book teaches about animals that are accepted as food for us. They got me confused right here that day. Our teeth water digest is to use as meat. Okay. And why is it no one can just go to a computer and ask what was America called before? Okay. All right. That's how our diet got lost, taking on. Because you know what? When you read in Genesis, it's also tell you in a part of Genesis that he made the trees, the herbs that you're supposed to use for meat. You know what I'm saying? Then another part tells you where you can eat, what kind of meat you can eat. There's a lot of contradiction as well. When you ask people these questions, man, you need to hear some answer trying to explain what God means. You know what I mean? And it sounds so ridiculous that you trying to explain what God means to somebody, what they read in the book. You trying to break that down. It sounds ignorant. Because if you say the book, it's there. Why are you try to explain that? And then when you explain it, it made no sense what you said. Speaking of eating, I need a snack. Still listening, but will be. All right. Thank you, RG Living Life. We appreciate you. No, I want a snack. Oh, Shams. Got to get off this meat topic. Wow. It's getting people hungry. And we got to let people live their truth. It's not your truth. Your ex That's true, brother. That's the thing. We've been living off of people's truth and not our truth. And I believe we should be living from our experience, and what we experience, that's what we believe, because that's what we know. Other things we have an open mind to it. Yes, we're listening, but at the same time, we got to do some facts check about this. We can't just hold it and just believe it wholeheartedly. You know, the United Colonists, but I ain't from here. I didn't know where I'm from. I don't know my true identity. All right. All right. How could man write a book talk about the beginning when we weren't there? All right, that makes sense. But guess what? When you ask a question, what do you think they tell you? God inspired them. Let me just say something here. If you write a book, you know what you're gonna say? When somebody asks you who inspired you, you know what you're gonna say? Well, God has inspired me to write this book. You see where that could come from? I'm just saying. Who, you know, somebody asks you, how did you write that book? Who inspired you to write that book? And the first thing gonna come to you is God inspire me. This is what this. If you ask them how you know, they're gonna tell you, well, God inspire me, and that's their answer. And you should not question that at all. God has inspired them, and don't ask them no question. That's it. Lies that all they tell us. Man, is a lot of things, I'm telling you. And we will probably not know our true identity till the end, when all will be revealed, just my belief. You see, I'm going to tell you guys something. Well, this, like I say, is an open discussion. What happened was we've been taken away from our connection to the source of life, the creation, everything. We've been taken away from that and rest in a place. You know, it's like somebody take you from a place where you live in, right? Like somebody take you from where you're from and take you and put you in a place in a desert where you have no damn idea where you at. You lost. You don't know what to think. You don't know. You understand? That's how it has happened. So you lose everything, your culture, you lose everything, you knows nothing. And now, while you're in the desert, somebody show up and telling you how to live, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, and now you learn a whole different something that what you come from. You see? So these are ways how we lose our connection. But what I'm saying is, when we hear about, oh, we got to go back to Africa. When you hear about you got to go back to Africa, and to me, go back to Africa is not about a physical thing. I think it's a mental place. I think it's a place where you take the mind, not a physical place where, oh, you jumping in a plane and you're going back to Africa, where they say you come from. I believe it's a place where the mind travel to. You check what I'm saying? That's my opinion, guys. Not trying to tell. And you know what I'm saying? It's just a discussion. Because sometimes we have people in the chats, them, and they're not really in the chats. They're just listening and getting pissed off at the same time. You see, like we having a conversation, we just talking, and people, and guys, I don't know if you guys know it, but a lot of people just be in the bush looking. You know what I mean? So, but what I'm saying is, we do know I came from a mama. That's it, brother. You came from a mother. Yeah, that's absolutely right. What I ain't sorted. I'm living as life gonna, you see, life gonna present itself, but you gotta open you can't close your mind to life. That's the thing. You cannot close your mind to life, or it will pass you by. You're not learning nothing. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn and experience while growing, while living. That's how you are a being. All right. It better not another person that look like me. Say, we gods. No, the hell, it look. All right. Exactly, David. I said I will live decently. Yeah. Oh, yes. Live the best life you can. The fact that we are here in mind blogging to me. Mind blogging to me. I think too hard. It gives me a headache. Don't think too hard, sister, but you got to think. You know what I mean? You got to think, because that's how things reveal to you. If you close your mind, you're not going to learn nothing, nothing going to come to you. But it's all inside you, for real. I ain't from Northern Africa. I'm from Oak. That's what I'm saying. But they say you're from Africa. You know? Who bring you here? You're right, your mother. Your mother bring you here. This is why I tell all how important women are, and give the woman some respect. I've been telling all of that forever. Who bring you here? Your mama, a woman. You see? Yeah, they're in the bushes. And you'll be surprised. Sometimes you know them. Sometimes you know them and they're in the bushes lurking. Just come out and have a conversation. No lurking. I'm from St. John. All right. That's where you're born. Let me see. All I can do is share my experience, my learning, what I have been through and come to know. One has to agree or this. That's it. That's it. You have to find your truth, not my truth, your truth. That's it. Yeah, so yeah, guys. So I'm not here to, like I always mention, I'm not here to change no one belief. I'm not a spiritual leader or a spiritual advisor. I'm just having a conversation. If you need spiritual advice, go to a spiritual leader and get what you can get from them. But all I can say is learn to seek for yourself. The problem is why a lot of us still in this position today. A lot of people go to church. They don't have a Bible. They don't write down nothing. All they do is go and listen to the pastor and what the pastor says. When they go home, they don't pick up their book. They don't read nothing. That's it. They're done with that till next Sunday. How could you elevate like that? No, you go home, pick up that book and read just like what and see what you get from it. See if it really makes sense. You know what has bugged me out? There's people who go to church for 40 years. And I ask them certain question and they never read it in their life. They never even hear the pastor say that. I'm saying, but how could you go to church for 40 years and never read this scripture? I say, not even from a pastor. Nope. Something is wrong there. 40 years and you never read that? Come on. Now I need to tell you what's going on. The dumb, if you believe, life started in Africa with two people. Like I said, brother, the book read. You got to do your own research. Do not just believe everything you've been taught. And in the youth, you meet things Santa Claus. Well, a Santa Claus thing, not even the kids these days walking with that anymore. The kids not even believe in that anymore. The people believe you have to respect. Yeah, but you can't tell people anything about their belief, and I'm not here to do that. I'm not here. I'm not here to discredit Christianity. I'm not here to discredit nobody, Muslim, whoever. That's not me. I'm not here for that. Everyone have their own way of life, their own belief. You understand? But just don't try to push your belief on me. You check? You could tell me about it, but let me think about it. Okay, just like how I mentioned to you guys, and I give you guys the scripture, go and read see for yourself what it says. Okay? Santa is ready fire. He wants us to some faith don't even use the book, their weekly. That's it. You're right. Go back to the original of things to really understand it. Yep. And guys, in your garden that you are, you could find a lot of answers up in that garden. You could find sitting in that garden by yourself. Sometimes you could get a lot of answers. You could get a lot of things that you always question. Sometimes will come to you. There's a lot of them I could mention, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want people to believe I'm trying to change anybody's mind, so I'm gonna leave it right there. But use your garden as a spiritual place where you take off your shoes and you walk in your garden bare feet sometimes, and you sit down on a stone, something natural, not even your bench. I'm not even talking about your chair. I'm talking about a stone or sit on the ground itself in the garden. Don't mind your clothes get dirty. Find that connection in there. Because plants do talk, plants do push off vibration, plants do push off energy. So sometimes you need that grounded in the garden with them. Bare feet, sit on the bare ground or on a stone, something natural. I'm not talking about your fancy chair that you have in your patio. I'm talking about a piece of stone. Just sit on the ground. Okay? Never totally depending on a man to teach us. Seek as search for ourselves. Definitely. Definitely. Stop spreading traditional lies. Grow up. What is the origin and what is the truth? Those are two different things. Well, you have an idea there. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes I feel like we are cattle just being carried into different areas that they want us to be, and there is no. All right. Sometimes your feeling is telling you right. But sometimes we do doubt ourselves. That's the problem. Nikki, what about a woman can't trust? Can I trust in her? Nikki says sometimes. Fifi, I'm speaking about traditional we hold. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, guys, this is a real interesting topic, beautiful topic. I hope we all understand it's an open discussion and it's not here to change your belief. It's basically to help you look at things deeply. It's just scratching the surface, and now, while the surface is scratched, you got to do the rest. Okay? Because once you find your own truth, that's what you need. Your truth. How you supposed to live. Where you come from. I can tell you that. But that ain't got to be your truth. You got to find what is true to you. And you got to find that connection that makes sense to you. I totally agree with the made up stories and cartoon. That's yes. Oh, this is a given way. You bang. We don't have to have all the bells and whistles. That's it, man. I really enjoy this conversation because a lot of like-minded people, you know, participating in the conversation because these conversations really need to be talked about, but the only thing it hurt other people feelings because of their belief. And I'm hoping we're not touching hurting anybody feelings because it's just a conversation. It's not telling you to believe anything we're saying. It's not telling you to, it's just a conversation. All right? Yes. We don't. Yes. So yes, guys. So I want you guys, if you ain't do it as yet, please read these two scripture for me and see if it make any sense to you or if you get anything from it. Genesis chapter 1, verses 26. Genesis chapter 2, verses 27. Genesis chapter 5, verses 2. That make 3 different creation. Do your own reading. A lot of traditional here in the US, some what different to tradition where I was born and live for, which is true, which is definitely true. Is so much. And that's why we should really think. Because if it's one creator, why there's so much different religion? That should really tell us this have a lot to do with tradition. For real. We gotta keep our money. And that's the thing. We are too much consumers instead of producers. We got to start to get in the field of producing, become a producer, not consuming. So yes, we got to start saving more for the people. Yes, guys, if you're in the bushes, man, hit the like button, man. I mean, this is a beautiful conversation. You can hit the like button at least, man. We appreciate you guys. All right. Yes, Fifi, exactly what I mean. And there are one. Okay. I appreciate the conversation. Nothing here. Thank you very much for putting that there, Fifi Johnny. Nothing here is personal. And you understand, nothing here is personal. Please do not take it personal, all right? So true, okay. I'm just learning more and okay. Yes, please write down these scriptures on the screen and study them for yourself. It mentioned 3. Yes, it mentioned 3. You're gonna learn. Because I know a lot of us only know about one creation, one time man was created. Yeah. But here you want to learn 3 times there was man was created. And you're gonna learn where Adam is a group of people. Genesis chapter 5, verses 2, telling you he blessed them and called their name Adam. Read it for yourself. I will read the scriptures. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Scripture tell us what they are script. I understand. David, I know exactly what I believe and what I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? But for the people who love the book and who read the book and who go to church, who never heard about 2 but 3 creation, this will help them learn that. Yeah, when you understand, this is what the books say, not what I say. Just learning more and more, David, how to hold my okay. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Maybe next week, if you guys want to come back on this topic about and continue this topic, maybe we can continue. If not, we move on to something else. Okay? Come out of the bushes. Yeah, yeah, man. A lot of people just be up in the bushes. Just, I don't know. Just come out the bushes, man. Yeah, and I do need to do some proving, man. Thank you, Fifi. Nothing personal, just conversation. If it prick you, spirit, do your. That's what I'm talking about. If it prick, do your research, and this is what it's about. It's nothing personal. Whatever religion you into, that's your problem. That have nothing to do with me. Whatever God you serve, that's your problem. That have nothing to do with me. I'm just having, we're just having a little topic conversation about certain things that we never learned before. Because I never know there was three until some years ago. While reading, I'm saying, but wait, this is three, not one. And then we believe Adam is up, but according to chapter 5, verses 2 telling us, he called them Adam. He didn't say he called the man Adam. He called them Adam and tell them to, all right. So if they multiply, is a group of people that name Adam. Do your own research, guys. Don't believe nothing I say. Read the scripture and see for yourself. Don't make me share. Yes. So yes, guys, the conversation was pretty nice. I truly enjoy. I enjoy you guys so much. Sometimes I don't even wanna. Sometimes I really wasn't going live tonight, but I enjoy you guys so much that I said, oh, you know what? Let me just go out for now. I say I was staying, I wasn't doing it for long. Let me just go out because you guys are amazing and very intelligent people. You guys are very intelligent as well. I just feel with this kind of knowledge, we got to come together and do something, build something, get something going. We can't waste our knowledge, man. Too much knowledge for just going under the carpet, under the rug. We should use this knowledge to build something, do something, make a difference. And our knowledge is not going out there and fight people and cause people and argue it. That's not what we're doing. We want to build and appreciate each other. Let me see what Urban say. You turn over everything upside down. Now I have to read again. All right. Sis, let me tell you something. I could show you a lot of things up in here that will make you scratch your head. I'm telling you. Will make you scratch your head because you went to Sunday school, you never hear them. I'm telling you, a lot of things. David conversation got to I surely appreciate my girl Lasha, such eye-opening stuff from yes, definitely. Lasha share some valuable information that I think people should pay attention to. The real estate, all these things, these are information you will have to pay for. These information that she shared. You know what I'm saying? And she giving you for free. What cream do you use? Oh man, if I tell you I don't use no cream, you mightn't believe. I don't use no cream. What I wash my hair with, aloes. I wash my hair with aloes. So, while washing my hair, I might use it and clean my face. But to say use cream, don't use no cream. I'm trying to stay away from, because I don't know where they're putting in the cream, them, honestly. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hands in the dot, how you doing, man? What's going on? Thank you for being here, man. What's going on? Yeah, man, don't use no cream at all. head lotion. Well, I love me some Edos, you know. So maybe you're right. Oh, but you no star. Only thing I use is the natural aloe. Like I scrape out the inside, and I do drink it as well too. Because you know what? The thing about it too is cleansing, cleansing your inside, and maybe every month that could help clean up your system, and that sometimes it make your skin look, more healthy, because you check what I'm saying. So sometimes purging yourself, cleaning out your system can help as well. Touch. Yeah, Bobby Wells, I know touchy topic, different religion, different belief. I had like the but intend to read that, but all right, all right. Yes, you. I always say I am over and all. All right. What you say, David? You're gonna lose your ring. Yeah, David. David, you playing around, boy. Don't use them thing, boy. And you guys must grow some aloe plant too, man. Aloe plant is a lifesaver as well, according to the older people. Yeah. You are amazing planter garden. We need a leader. All right, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I use bean juice. When you use bean juice for hands in the door, do you know? So clean, I hope I spell it right. Cactus, you can wash your hair. Yeah, another cactus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I guess small one growing up. You could eat it as well. I have a small one now growing up. Yeah, bean juice. Bean juice, damn, I got 3 cans, but open. Okay. I'm joking, but I do have a aloe plant named Harry. Okay. No, aloe plant. Listen to me. I remember growing up, man, everybody had an aloe plant in their yard. Everybody had an aloe plant. And my grandmother used to scrape it out and give you with a spoon, and she will stand up there and make sure you take it down. She not moving until you swallow that. But everybody had one of those plants. Olive tree said, okay, strong being was fat around. As is both your, you just leave it at the Yes. Yes, guys. So yes, and two men, guys. I'm not telling nobody not to eat meat, but I did not eat meat for a long, long time. I think it's about 15 years now. I eat meat. So, and my body feel amazing. I don't have bone problem where I can't bend my back. I can't bend. I can run. Like I'm telling you, I can run. I feel like when I was 15 years old, And I do believe it have a lot to do with what I eat. I do believe that. No meat and eating from the stuff I go. Okay, because I do believe in health. I do believe in health. And I do believe in what I put in my stomach. Okay. But guys, I really enjoy this conversation. I only come on to do an hour and I'm over 2 hours now. I'm sorry, guys, but I got to leave. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for coming out tonight. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. Thank you, guys. And congratulations, Ruth in Georgia Backyard Garden, for winning your seeds. Thank you, guys, so much. I truly appreciate you guys. Yes, they used to make sure you drink it. I'll tell you that. Yes, guys. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed and wonderful week. Oh man, when you say David have rough skin, well, David, get some aloe, man. It's gonna help you out. All right. Okay, David. All right. So, all right, guys, have a blessed and wonderful night. Yes, guys, and don't forget Saturday night, we have a party night Saturday night where we just play music and enjoy ourselves for hours. So if you guys want to take part in that, you could join us Saturday night at 11 p.m. All right? Thank you, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Peace, love, and blessing. All right? Take care.